Right, so today we're going to talk about how you need to handle the deposits. So, tenant moves into your property, he's paid you a deposit. So, what do you need to do? First step, you need to give them a receipt for the payment. Now, this can pay off big time later on down the line. So, the tenant might argue that they paid the deposit to you on a different day or the amount was more than what they said. So, it's absolutely vital that you give them a receipt for the deposit and both parties sign it. Then take a copy of that and keep it for yourself. After you've done that, protect the deposit. The number of landlords that think it's sufficient to place the deposit in a separate bank account or in a ring fenced account or a company account rather than in one of the government schemes is astonishing. And this isn't a disrespect to the landlords, it's not communicated properly to them. So what the landlords need to do is within 30 days of receiving the deposit from the tenants, they need to place it into one of these recognized schemes. Now, you can do some research into which one's the best for you and the relevant fees, etc. But you've got the deposit protection scheme, my deposits, or the tenancy deposit scheme. All of them have their own advantages or disadvantages, and I'm not going to recommend the specific one because it just depends on what you're looking for. But any of those three are valid, and as long as you follow step three. So, step three, you need to give the tenants a copy of the deposit protection certificate and, crucially, the prescribed information. Now, this also needs to be done within 30 days of the deposit being paid to you. So, best practice is to do this on the same day that you pay the deposit into the scheme. So, log into the scheme, download a copy of the certificate. Then, on the scheme's website, they should have a template for the prescribed information. You need to ensure that that is filled out properly, because if it's not filled out properly, the tenant can sue you for three times the value of the deposit, and it can cause issues with attaining a Section 21 possession later on down the line. So, things you might need to include in there might be a section that talks about reasons why the deposit might be withheld. Now, what you need to do is look at your tenancy agreement and copy the exact wording from the tenancy agreement into that section. And there'll be other sections where you need to ensure that the information is provided correctly, right down to the correct spelling of the tenant's name and their address. If any of it is filled out incorrectly, this could be a defense against a Section 21. So if you have any hesitation about whether it's being done correctly, please do speak with us. Our experienced team will be able to assist you, and we can discuss any of the issues that might arise. Have you not done any of these previous steps? And potentially look at ways around it. Thank you.